let's look at some terms associated with drainage basin. One of them is the watershed or the water divide. When we talk about a watershed, we are talking about a highland or a ridge that separates two drainage systems. Now, on your screen here, you can see a mountain range and a water body here. Now, on the other side of the mountain range too, there is a water body there. So this mountain range here serves as a boundary between the two water bodies. And that is what we term as a watershed or a water divide. We also have tributaries of rivers. And when we talk about a tributary, we're talking about where a smaller river joins a large river. Now, smaller rivers are known as streams. So when a stream joins a river, it is termed as, or the stream becomes the tributary of the river. So here you can see a brook here, or a stream here, and you can see a river here. So where the two meet becomes the tributary of the river, or this stream here where it meets the river, this stream becomes the tributary of the river. Then we also have these tributaries. Now, remember we said rivers have a source and a mouth. And the source is where it takes its water from. And the mouth is where it releases or it joins another water body. Now, sometimes because of sediments on the course of the river, remember the course is the channel or the path that the river takes, because of some sediments or because of the roughness of the path, sometimes it forces the river to create other channels in order to flow swiftly and join the water body that it is supposed to join. Now, this river that you see here is the River Nile, and this is the Mediterranean Sea. Remember I told you that the River Nile joins the Mediterranean Sea, and that sea is the sea that separates Africa from Europe. You can check that on the net. Now, because of the swiftness of the path or the channel, it forces the River Nile to create other paths in order to successfully join the sea. Now here there have been deposition of alluvium forming a delta here, and so the river cannot move swiftly through the delta, so it forces it to create other channels in order to join the sea, and that channel that they create in order to join the sea are known as these tributaries. So tributaries are smaller rivers joining a larger river, and when those paths are different paths are created in order for the river to also join the sea or the other water body that it is supposed to join, it becomes these tributaries. We also have confluence of rivers. When we talk about confluence, we're talking about where two major rivers meet. So when two or more rivers meet at a certain point, that point becomes the confluence. So on your screen, you can see the River A on your left and River B on your right. Then down here, they all converge here. And where they converge is what we term as what? The confluence of the two rivers. Just like in the case of the River Ire and the Calder River in England, they all converge at the Castleford in Yorkshire, and that place becomes the confluence of the two rivers. Then we also have meander or serpentine. When we talk about meanders, we are talking about curves taken by rivers. So in order to say curves, we say that meander, the river has meandered, or you can use serpentine. So normally we're also going to use meanders or serpentines in the course of our lessons. We will look at how serpentines are created and the rest. So on that note, we end with some of the terms associated with the catchment area or the drainage basin. We'll have a short exercise on that. After that, we look at the processes involved in the river basin. We're going to look at the infiltration, evaporation. We're going to look at groundwater flow, among others. Until then, let's finish the exercise so that we can continue.